Oh, yeah. I signed up over Zambia. Mulifela Kalaka. I go by the name Mr. Pablo Picasso, a copper belt recording artist specifically from Chingola, CNC, Coppola Swag's youngest affiliate. Yeah, so I became a part of Coppola Swag from way back. Like before the first ever first generation cypher that was done. Okay, I've got like history with Chef and TC and Mark II. Like even before Chef was big, like how big he is today, me and him have got history. We come from way back. He taught me how to actually write my raps. They had a record label called Diamond Records, which had Chef, Dice, Young D, Kozim, and TC. They partnered. So at the time, when I was discovered by Mr. TC, I was given on to Chef, who later began to groom me, taught me how to write, taught me skills and how to go about with the raps and all that. So like my relationship with Coppola Swag is not even signed on paper. I'm affiliated, like I'm Coppola Swag, just that's how I can put it. Well, at the time we did the new generation cypher, I was in school actually. If I recall, I was in grade 11, I got my grade 11, but yeah, I'm grade 10. And I think that's why I got the buzz from. I think that's why like people recognize me to say, oh, okay, so we put out a lot of singles that got some really good attention. I put out songs like Type Yamagelo, Ayo Vanigo. We did a couple of good songs, Beans in a Fimbombo. Yeah, so it was songs like that. So at the time, like what really happened is when I thought of doing the album, like I got a lot of negative response from people. Like people are telling me it's too early. Ulimwaiche album if I can upisha sana, shani, you can't sell the part of winga pangana album. So I think because everybody looked down upon me doing an album at the time, I had that courage to say, but I think I can do this. Why does everyone think I can't? So I put out the album. That was like December 2017. The album was called the Landa Nasana. That's like my first album to my name. After I put together quite a good number of songs, like the motivation behind the album or the meaning, the Landa Nasana itself is more or less like talk less and do more. So there was too much of talking. I was surrounded with people who are like talking too much and they weren't doing actually. So I used that hate or that negativity as motivation to actually do it. So the Landa Nasana, like if you listen to the songs from track 1 to track 2, you find that there is a similarity in a message that I was trying to push out or put across, saying talk less and do more. That's the only way you can achieve certain things in life. So that was the motivation or the message I was trying to preach in the album to the youths out there. Actually, okay, the sales weren't bad. I wouldn't lie. The sales weren't bad. The support was good. And when it actually, I think the fact that I dropped it and looking at my age and looking at the Zambian industry, like no one has ever dropped an album at my age. So I think that was an advantage on me. So the sales weren't bad. Then for the first time, I had the album was uploaded. It was on iTunes, Spotify, it was on Amazon, SoundCloud. So I actually got recognition. Like I could tell from like Zambians that were outside, Zambians that are in South Africa, in the US, in the UK, people who are in school outside. I got some good response from them. I could tell like we were looking at the statistics and people who like streams the album more were more from outside than actually in Zambia. Then the sales, I actually sold all copies. I did like 300 copies. Then I sold the first 100 at 100 kwacha each and the rest at 50 kwacha each. So it wasn't really more about proving a point to say I can do it. but also to just put out something and just like convince the youths to like to say, even you can do it, it's possible. You don't have to wait to be like Sheffy's age or Matthew's age to put out an album or to make something happen. So I did that to like motivate others, like the young generation of music, Zambian music to be precise. So Drums Entertainment is like a record label I'm attached to as at now. Like that's where I'm recording from. My manager owns the studio. Then Landa Nasana, like the Landa Nasana, at first the whole idea was it just being an album. Then it got a lot of response, like an influence from the streets, so I turned it from just being an album title into a brand. So the Landa Nasana itself, it's a brand. It's a brand, and I'm proud to say I'm the CEO and brand owner of that brand. I actually endorsed someone who became my first brand ambassador this year, a copper belt youth commander, someone who's considered youth commander in Kitwe. Jarabo's got a lot of influence on the youths, called Abdul Banza. Yeah, so we endorsed him. He became my first brand ambassador for the Landa Nasana. Well, it's not really just t-shirts and other materials that we've used to promote it are just like ways that we've used like to just expose it, but otherwise my intentions for the brand are actually way bigger than that. In future, I've got plans of like making it a record label or expanding it into different areas of business. I've got plans of like starting a professional video production company which will be under it. Then I would also like want to sign upcoming artists, people or the young ones that I feel have got potential but do not have like access to be out there or sell their music out there. So I would like it to become a brand or a company that will look upon such issues. Then apparently I'm in the background working on my second album, which I intend to drop like early next year, January, February. Then I'm doing a lot of singles and videos. This year I want to do a lot of videos. Apparently I'm doing a video for a song called Retire with Urban Hype. The Urban Hype, it will be a single off the album, which we're yet to announce as time goes on. So yeah, people should expect a lot more from me this year than ever before. I promise to put out a lot of strong works. The approach on this one, I'd like to give it a different approach. I wouldn't like want to work with almost the same producers and artists I worked on the last one with. Then on this one, I also have one international act on it, which I'll also be announcing later on. So I'm just giving it a different approach that is going to be different from the first one. I think I would want to like collaborate with a lot of Lusaka guys. Like there's always been that Kopala Lusaka thing. So I've been trying as much as possible to kill that thought that's in people's head, trying to compete Lusaka and Copper Belt. So I think I'd like to like collaborate with a lot of Lusaka people. I'd like to jump on a song with Bobby, Slap. I'd like to do something with Nezlong. I'm a big fan of Mumbayachi. I'd also love to do something with Mr. James Sakala. Yeah, just to mention a few. Yeah, to everybody that has been supporting my music, everyone that has supported my Landa Nasana, the movement, the response has been awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. I've sold 1,000 t-shirts, ZMB. Thank you very much, you guys have been awesome. Then to my fans, my day ones, people that have been holding me down, supporting my music, I swear I would never disappoint you guys, and there's a lot more I have in stock for you. And yeah, to the upcoming artists out there, believe in yourself. That's the key. Just believe in yourself. Talk less and do more, and you see things go through and happen. Yeah, so You know, Landa, Nasana at the end of the day. Peace.